All right, guys, this is a 05 Buick LaCrosse that has a no start. So as you can see, I turned the ignition halfway on, and then full, and there's no start. Clanking, clanking, nothing. Just got a check engine light. When I scan it, I get 3 codes. I get U1301. I get P0318, rough road sensor circuit. And then the last one, P1629, theft deterrent start enable signal not received, which is usually a key programming issue. The other funny part is that this car was running fine for a while and then the brakes stopped working. And I was watching other videos on the brakes on these cars. I guess the ABS module can go out at times. So I'm planning to reset the ABS. I'm gonna turn off the keys and I'm gonna show you where the ABS sensors are. So here we have 2 plugs that hook up to this module. So I'm gonna just disconnect it and see if that resets it. If I can. Let's see if we can get it pressed down. Well, Neil, get a flathead screwdriver real quick. You guys like Teslas? Me too. Get a flathead. And you can tell I'm so organized. So let's unplug it and see if it works. So already pressed down on that, and then we're supposed to that is a one weird plug. Do I press harder on it? I don't want to break it. Or do I press it forward? Oh, you gotta press it up. Oh, okay. So, same thing on this one. You go underneath, press down, underneath, and then twist it. That's a weird one. And then, let's see what happens when you... There we go. Ooh. Some dust there. Looks good. And then let's see if we can. And this one looks fine too. Okay, so we got them unplugged. Looks like there's a ground wire there, some sort of plug. All right, and then the other thing I was told was that it might be this module here. This is the ABS, which interestingly enough, the ABS light did come on, so I wonder if this thing needs to get replaced. So instead of replacing it, I'm gonna see if I could just unplug it and see if that works, because I don't know. Somebody said it's you know, maybe the contacts are bad. I don't know. What if you just Alright, here we go. Get this crud. That looks fine. Alright, so I'm gonna leave it unplugged. I'm gonna turn the key on just to see if what it does. Oh, look at that, huh? Oh, that's interesting. Oh, the lights came on. You guys saw that earlier when it was plugged in. Nothing came on, so let's see if it turns on. I'm just curious. Ah, that's weird. Interesting. Huh. Let's see if what else turns on. Traction control off. Service ABS system. Service ABS brake system. Service traction system. Service stability system. That's probably all the systems that we unplugged. Driver's side door. It's open. Service ABS system. Okay, so interestingly though, ooh, what does it say? Put my key, okay. What does it say? It says, I'm gonna put my key just in. Key in ignition. Okay. I'm only gonna turn it on halfway. Okay. Turn it on all the way. Okay. So that's because everything, key in ignition. Okay. So I'm gonna pull my key out. I'm gonna plug everything back in to see maybe the connections were bad. I don't know. Let's find out. Let's go back to these. So press down, and then I want to say, how did we do this last time? You're supposed to. You're supposed to pull on this. Well, let's grab our handy-dandy screwdriver, shall we? It's my dad's Buick, and this thing keeps not starting. And yes, the ABS light was on, so I don't know. I don't want to break it. Oh, I think you're supposed to slide this. Oh, yeah. So let me go back here. I think you're supposed to press down and then take this thing. There we go. Slide it. Alright. So that's in. This thing is tricky, man. I don't know, maybe these Buicks. And then pull that towards the bottom, towards you. And then you can push down on it. Okay. So now these suckers are in. Let's see if that does anything. Maybe the contacts are messed up. And then this thing, I want to say we should be able to just plug this bad boy in. And then I want to say you're supposed to, yep, there we go. All right, let's see if that does anything. I remember last time I had him plugged in, nothing came on. It was as if something inside was preventing it. Oh, look. The mileage was on for a second. I don't know if you saw that, but the odometer came on. Let's put in the key. Put the key in. Ignition and key, turn it halfway. Okay. And then turn it all the way. Alright, everything came on. That's different. Let's see if it cranks. Ooh, cranked. It worked. Okay, so try again. Okay. Alright guys, so I think I got it. This stupid ass Buick. Well, it's not that stupid. But whoever designed it, there's an issue with one of these. So you guys saw what I did. I unplugged. I didn't unplug the battery, by the way. The battery's plugged in the whole time. So I did on these, undo that one, undo that one. I can't believe it worked. And then undo that one. And you guys saw what I did. To undo this one, you gotta take this, pull it out. Just rewind the video, you saw how I did it. Just to make sure if I didn't, you take the screwdriver, you pull on that a little bit, stick it in there, wiggle it around, you know, pull it out, and then pull the thing out. Okay, and so then I think we got it. There's a lot of guys on YouTube that was making videos on how to get it to start, and none of them were able to do it. So I think I may have gotten it to work. So plug it in halfway, all the way. Ooh, the lights aren't coming on. Oh, what the heck? So now it's doing the same thing like it was doing. See, all the way. Doesn't want to start. That is something. Well, let's do this. I wonder if something in one of these sensors gets fried, and then that's what's causing it not to start. So let's unplug this again. I'm curious to see if it's this one. Alright, we're gonna unplug it. It's unplugged. Go back in. That's why you double check this crap. Alright, keys. Key halfway. Okay, halfway. All the way. Okay, see the lights come on now. Interesting. If I try and crank it, oh, it turns on. It turns on without the ABS sensor plugged in. So basically it sounds like a bad ABS sensor is what causes it not to start. Based on my dicking around, tinkering around. I hope this helps somebody, because basically the car starts when this thing is not plugged in. Interesting. Let's try again. Let's try again. Yeah, starts right up. Let's see what happens if we plug it in. There's the part number for this one, in case you need it. But it should be on yours. Plug it back in. Okay. And then put the thing back in. Alright, so I bet you that block is fried, and that's sending the false signal into the ECU saying there's something wrong with it, and therefore it's not starting. So let's see if it cranks the first time. Halfway, all the way. Alright, you see? You see, it doesn't like it. Let's see if it turns. Nope. You guys see, I ain't lying. Alright, well, let's unplug it once again and see if it likes it. Back to square one. There we go. Unplug. Alright. Get this thing unplugged. Go back in. Turn all the way. Hey, see? No problemo, man. Okay, let's see what happens if you plug it in while it's running. Hopefully I don't get killed. Alright, so I plugged it in while it was running. It still wants to run though, so that's a good thing. But I noticed my brakes were not working. Let's pump it a few times, see if that makes any difference. By the way, all these lights are still on because it hasn't yet identified it. Let's turn it off. Halfway on. All the way on. Nope. Nope. You guys see what it's doing? Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. If you are stuck and you can't get your car started, grab something. Actually, you don't need a screwdriver. If you can, grab it with your fingers, pull on it. Alright, that's how much space should be in here. A good 1.5 inches. Pull this piece of crap off. Now it's unplugged. The good news is you should be able to start the car. Yep. Okay, so that's good. So when you unplug it, the car starts. My question is, do the brakes work? Probably not. Oh, actually, yeah, they're kind of soft. Maybe the brakes don't work, but let's give it a test drive real quick. At least you can start it. That's a good thing. Alright, let's see if it works. Well, we know it works. I'm just curious to see if we can drive this thing without the I think that's an ABS module is what that is, so we'll have to order a new one. Put this thing in reverse. Yeah, my steering. Yeah, the brakes are super soft. Yeah, so that explains. Yeah, the brakes are dropping through, so my brake pedal, guys, my brake pedal is just dropping through. I could barely. Yeah, it's just, as you can tell, just dropping through. I would not recommend driving the car like I am. Don't recommend doing that. But if you just need to move the vehicle or slowly drive it at 5 miles an hour, short distance like I am, you might be able to get away with it. But yeah, the brakes, they still work, but definitely would not be driving this on the highway with it being unplugged. But at least the car starts, so here's my recommendation. If your car doesn't start, order yourself a new ABS module. So the ABS module